Would you ever consider doing YouTube full time when you have a baby? How long until you have babies?
Right, let's just say...
Have you got a budget for your wedding? How long are you planning to stay in your current house? That's actually so funny.
Oh my... Oh my god! What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is the second video in a row that we are eating a chicken Big Mac. As you can tell, Ellen is starving because she can't wait to eat. We've just finished the gym and we're absolutely starving, and we're going to film a mukbang Q&A. We put up a story on our Instagram asking you to ask us questions. If you're not following us, go and drop a follow and you can get involved in these videos in the future. You're literally ravenous, aren't you? There's going to be so many zoom in potentials on this. Don't choke.
It's so good.
What do you reckon? It's very good, isn't it? It's a lot better now that we're not bouncing around in the car. Okay. Let's cut to the chase. First question.
Okay. How did you manage to get an options incentive when buying your Taylor Wimpy home? We didn't do anything.
We didn't really do anything. We just got on really well with Lydia, who was the person who dealt with us. We just were friendly with her and she basically offered it to us, didn't she?
Yeah.
We didn't have to ask. She did say at the time that that was very generous of Taylor Wimpy.
And it was generous.
She did give us a generous voucher, but definitely ask and definitely push for it if they do.
God, yeah, push for it, because they pay pennies for stuff like that. So I deal stag and hen plans. But I want to go to Centre Park, so I'm not a big drinker at all. So like going out on the lash and...
On the lash?
With like a fake veil and...
Not your vibe, is
It's really not my vibe. But like chilling, doing fun activities is my kind of thing.
I do like a night out, so probably more the typical thing for me. I think it's funny having the t-shirts and stuff. I just don't know where, like whether to do it here. Maybe even New Quay, because that's got good nightlife. Did
you grow up in the area that you live now? No.
No, I grew up in South Wales.
And I grew up in Hereford.
Well, I was in Hereford a lot of the time because of college. That's how I met Ellen, was on a night out in Hereford.
Would you ever consider doing YouTube full time? 110%, yes.
Not gonna lie, that has been ever since a kid starting YouTube. I've been doing YouTube now like 10 years.
We would love to do it.
Love to do it, but we do both love our jobs. I absolutely love my job, but I would be lying if I said that I didn't want to do YouTube full time at some point. Because that's our passion, we love doing that. But I've come a lot more round to the idea of doing it full time. I used to be like, no. When we started, Ellen couldn't really see. You didn't think it was possible.
Well, I'd never done it before, so if you want us to do YouTube full time, please subscribe, hit the red button. Do you want children, and how many?
Yes, we do want children.
Yeah,
we've known that. We've known that since we got together.
We would love to have children.
I'd love to have a big family, like...
4?
No, well, everyone always says this, right? And I feel like you don't actually know until you have kids whether you want more.
Yeah.
But Ellen teaches 30 kids on the daily.
Yeah.
35-year-old, so
I'd
she's
love
used
to have
to it.
like 3, 4.
3, I think, is the perfect number. Controversial. I kind of like cold McDonald's chips.
How do you manage having an online platform while working as a teacher with children? I think there's a massive stigma around like being a teacher and having a social media account. Just because you're a teacher doesn't mean you have to lose out on things like that. Like if you want to have a social media platform, as long as you're not like... I feel like
if you're getting into it, you've just got to know your boundaries.
Yeah, and like I think it's unrealistic to think that a teacher doesn't live a life away from work. And if I want to document that, then that's my right to be able to document it.
Yeah. We
don't ever put anything up on... Well, we're not those type of people anyway, but put anything online that could jeopardise my work or make me, like, come across as unprofessional. It's just our life. Like, it's just the same as living your life.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And it helps that, I mean, our content is PG, so there's not... If you're making, you know, if you're making content that isn't PG, then... It's going to be a lot more difficult. My Instagram is private because I'm a teacher. That's more so like out of choice as well, because I don't know, Instagram's very different to like YouTube, isn't it? How is Al not busy with work at night? Does Al do all of her marking on a Saturday? I don't do work in the evenings. That's just a rule of thumb. I am very much work-life balance. So I get to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even 6:45 in the morning. And I do all of my prep for the day, like everything in the morning before work. And then throughout the day I do like live marking. I teach 5-year-olds, so live marking is, I see it as a lot more
impactful than marking a book and then giving it back to them the next day, because with a 5-year-old, they would have forgotten what you did yesterday. They would be like,
and I guess
how
they
do you
won't
do
read
that?
it.
And they don't read it. But if you're live marking with them there, they're able to fix that correction straight away. So yeah, I don't bring marking home, and I don't mark on the weekend either. I have a planning day every 2 weeks, which I use to my full advantage. I will be so productive on those days and get everything done for the next 2 weeks. Everything printed out, cut down and planned. But yeah, I think there's another stigma as well about teachers having to work their whole lives away. And it's not the case. There is ways to manage it, and my school is I'm very lucky with my school that they will try and cut our workload as much as possible, so I'm really grateful for that. And obviously without that, I wouldn't be able to do what I do with going to the gym in the evenings. It does heavily depend on
your school, I think, doesn't it?
By the way, literally,
there's so many baby questions.
50% of these questions are, when will you have a baby? How long until you have babies?
100%. In the next few years, we want to have kids. We do definitely want to have kids. Happy with saying that? Yeah?
Do you enjoy being a teacher? Yes. I absolutely love it. This is a good one.
Oh, that's our wedding cakes. Hiya. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for bringing these over. Oh my god, they look amazing.
Wow, they look amazing.
Are you still recording?
They're bloody huge.
Is her name Zoe?
Yeah, Zoe's so big.
Oh my... We'll try that after. Stay tuned to see us trying our wedding cake.
Well, potential wedding cake. If you had one wish, what would it be? And it can't be for more wishes.
That is such a hard question for a bloody Q&A. One wish, mine would be that all of my family and friends are happy, like forever, and they don't have any worries or...
That's so weird. That's what mine would be.
Really?
For my family to be happy and healthy.
Yeah, that's...
And that'd be like my children as well, to be happy and healthy.
Yeah.
What is Fab's full name? Fabian.
But a lot of people will say Fabien, which is, you know... My mum used to hate that. If she heard someone saying Fabien, she'd correct them straight away.
I want to call, if we have a little boy, our baby Fabien. But Fab's like, absolutely no, because I literally love the name so much.
But I think it would be weird.
What colour scheme are you going for your wedding? We don't really have. We do, but it's really unusual. It's unusual. That's all I'm saying. How long are you planning to stay in your current house? Well, that's actually so funny because...
We're definitely not.
We're not planning to move, but we have been looking.
Not that we don't like this. We bloody love this house, but I don't want to move. But we've just been looking.
We just wish we had something a bit bigger, didn't we?
Yeah, once we get the loft boarded, we'll be fine. We'll have more space. But that's probably what's making you want a bigger house.
And the fact that the bathroom is
small.
No, the bathroom looks so much nicer now.
Yeah.
That's made me like love this house a little bit more.
That's what we need to do. Is we're gonna, and there'll be lots of content coming. We just need to revamp it a little bit because we've been here over a year now. You start to get a little bit bored of the current stuff, so it's good to just give it a refresh. But
I'm such a like itchy feet kind of person as well.
I've
got to be doing like I don't know.
We need to get.
It's like my wedding's a bit too far away.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that would be my focus. But
I reckon. Another 2 years, 2-3 years.
2 years.
And then we'll
move after the wedding.
Can I?
Look, do you want kids? Do you want kids? Do you want kids?
Do you want kids? If so, how many? Yes, 3. Would you ever move to Bournemouth?
100% that I would. Even if it was just for like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I love it down there. I have such, and you do, when we come back from Bournemouth, we feel so like...
Yeah. For context, if you don't know, Elle's family lives in Bournemouth. Elle's stepmom and dad and brother live in Bournemouth, and your nan and granddad, and your uncle, a lot of Elle's family.
All of them, basically.
And we go down there a hell of a lot. And it is lush, but it is expensive as well to live.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's expensive to live. It'll probably be somewhere that we go down to when our kids have gone to, like, university or something. Have you got a budget for your wedding? Yes, we have. We've said we don't want to be spending more than about £15,000. We just don't. Yeah. We just see it as a total. It's a day at the end of the day, and if there's anywhere that I can try and save money by making stuff myself, or like £15,000
I know
on a day.
I had no idea, right? When when I got engaged to Elle, I had no idea how much a wedding cost, and I was thinking like £5,000 maybe. I was absolutely wrong. Like most venues are like £5,000. Obviously, it depends on what you want, but the stuff we liked, it was like barn kind of, you know, like we wanted a nice venue.
We've spent a massive chunk of our budget on our venue. Another thing, if you are getting married, we always knew we wanted to get married in my holidays, so when I'm obviously off work, so I can't.
I'm gonna have to open these.
No.
They're looking at me in the eyes.
Because I didn't want to get married on a weekend and then have to go to work on a Monday. So basically, what we've done is to save ourselves some money, which it does cut the price in half with a venue. We're getting married on a Monday.
Yeah, you save a lot of money.
And not a weekend, because we can. I'm off work obviously because of summer. Everyone we know who we would want there can book time off work. There's not one person who won't be able to get it booked off work nearly 2 years in advance. So to save ourselves some money, and then we can have like a pre-wedding weekend at like a hotel or somewhere with our family.
And people love a day off work. So
exactly. So we do have a budget. We've set a budget of about £15,000. I say to some people and they're like, what? I'm spending like 30-40 grand on a wedding. That is my biggest nightmare.
Oh, well, it's completely up to the individual.
£30,000.
I know, I wouldn't spend that much personally, but if you've got the money, I'm along the same lines as you. I think it's a day, and you're getting married to get married to that person, not to like blow a load of money and impress other people.
Exactly.
Who cares about that? It's your family and your close friends. They shouldn't give a shit about like the stupid stuff.
No, and I quite like making stuff. So, what cardio do you do at the gym? We walk for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I've now started not at the gym. I walk in the morning before work. I walk at lunch, like 2 short walks, and then gym we do 20 minutes
walking,
walking.
We do 10 minutes stairmaster.
Yeah. What's the next big thing you want to do with the house? We're in the process of doing the bathroom. Go watch the last video. Well, we've got a tile. We've still got a tile in there and the shower. We're thinking of taking the bath out, getting a shower, and also tiling. So we've got to do the upstairs bathroom. We want to redo the kitchen. Basically, rip everything out of his house. No. It's just the kitchen and the bathroom, really. Yeah. And the spare room. And the living room. And the... No. We always get this one. Living in a mid-terrace house, can you hear your neighbours through the walls? No. Certain things only if someone's like banging on the wall. But you're going to hear that. Anyway. Of course you are, but apart from that, literally nothing. I think people think you're going to be able to like hear each other's conversations. You can't hear anything. I don't know if we've just got really quiet neighbours, but maybe can't hear. Maybe they can all hear us and we can't hear. Well, okay, let's try one of these then. Are you ready? Right, we're going to open these. So this is her like little. She's doing our wedding cake. We'll just put it on the screen. Yeah. Zozo bakes. Oh, get ready for the aroma that comes out here. Gee, I just got hit with it. Oh my! Wow! Wow! Right, let me take a picture of it. Bloody hell! Look at this, people. These are our wedding cakes that we are about to taste, and they smell incredible. Oh, she's labelled them. Yeah, what they are. She said that. What's that? Classic vanilla and strawberry jam, chocolate sponge and caramel, vanilla sponge Biscoff filling, chocolate sponge Nutella. No. Which one do you want to try then? I don't know. You're hogging them. Well, I just read them all out. I wasn't listening. Which one do you want to try? I'm getting frustrated. I don't know. Right. There's so much to choose from. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one? What's that? I don't know, but it looks good. Chocolate sponge and caramel filling. This Biscoff. Get a plate then. I'm nervous. Why are you nervous? I don't know. Because I feel like I'm going to just love them all and then that's a huge... Wow! Show the camera that. Duck behind it because I don't know if it's... Oh, look at that. Oh, it's huge. Do you like these macaroons? Macaroons, yeah, do you not? I don't think I do. Can you have the macaroon then? And macaroon. Right, which one's this? Vanilla sponge Biscoff filling. Okay. Oh my god! Wow. Show it.
Are you serious? That's delicious. Oh my god.
Wow, she is good.
That's a strong contender.
Oh my god, we've got so many questions. Who's the most romantic? I reckon I am.
You are, but I'm more clingy.
Yeah, that's not romantic though.
Yeah, it is.
What made you start YouTube? I mean, personally, I started YouTube. I just love making videos. Fingerboards. Yeah. No. Back in the day, it was skateboarding. If you're talking about me and Ellen collectively, it was because we were buying a house and we couldn't find anything online that was like relatable and like informative and helpful. They were all just like professional videos. There was no one really like talking about how it is, the process. Yeah. So I just thought it would be good to document it for us, but also it might help a few people. And yeah, that's why. And then I realised how funny it is to make videos together. So we just carried on. List your top watched YouTubers. For us, I'd say Megan and Niall.
Oh,
Megan Grubb
yeah.
and Niall, the ones that we watch.
They're so funny.
Yeah, they're pretty. I'd say their personality is pretty similar to ours.
We would get on so well because they're literally so similar to us.
Yeah.
And like just the type of people they are, I just think they're hilarious.
They are funny. Who else do we watch?
Ellie Jarrett. I watch Liv Guy. I watch Anastasia. I watch Saffron. I watch
Dad v Girls is another
Girls. One. We watch the Sidemen.
Sidemen, we love the Sidemen. TGF, bro.
Georgia
I
May.
love TGF, bro. Georgia May.
Emily Philpotts. I watch Asha Mary Lou.
Elle, have you said yes to the dress yet? Not
no.
yet. Right, the battery's going to die, so we're going to end it there. That was very fun. Mackies and cakes all in one video. We're going to have to do extra cardio tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see us try the rest of these cakes, subscribe because we'll do it in future vlogs. Hit the thumbs up, follow us on Insta, and we will see you next week.
Bye!